Generating thousands of words with AI takes seconds, but turning that raw, chaotic data into a legally compliant, premium physical book that actually sells in India requires a specific blueprint. I'm Pawan Thakur of Thakur Property Consultancy. Every week, I see creators generate massive amounts of text, only to fail at the finish line because they haven't aligned their material with India's specific copyright and platform constraints. Methodical, this roadmap lays out the exact process. We are going to walk through securing your copyright, passing platform metadata checks, and setting up a launch sequence that generates immediate sales velocity. Success in this market requires you to operate as a product builder, packaging raw, open-source intelligence into a high-value asset people will actually buy. Step 1 is securing your material. If your book relies on open-source repositories, you must audit the specific licenses attached to that data to ensure they allow for commercial profit. This table breaks down what is safe to sell. You can commercialize material under a Creative Commons 0 or CC BY license. However, if you see a CC BY-NC, which stands for non-commercial, or a share-alike license, you cannot sell that work on platforms like Amazon. Once your sources are clear, you face the Indian Copyright Act of 1957. The law is explicit. A copyright can only be granted to a human creator. You cannot register an AI tool as an author. To legally claim ownership, you must heavily rewrite the text until the final product reflects at least 70% human curation. Raw AI output is a legal liability. Your commercial value and your legal ownership come entirely from the human restructuring and localized editing you apply to the text. Before moving to distribution, you need to prove your manuscript is clean. Run your heavily edited draft through a commercial scanner like Turnitin or CopyLeaks. You need a plagiarism score as close to 0 as possible. With a clean draft, you must secure your book's legal identity. You do this by applying for a free 13-digit commercial identifier through the government's official ISBN portal. Keep in mind, this administrative process can take anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. Prepare your Aadhaar or PAN documents early and factor this delay into your launch timeline. Inside the book itself, format a journey disclaimer on your copyright page. State clearly, the compiled text in this book utilizes materials adapted from various open-source platforms and artificial intelligence frameworks. Explicitly declaring your methodology up front serves as proof of good faith. It protects your digital publisher account from sudden automated bans and builds trust with tech-savvy readers who value the effort of curation. Now we look at packaging. India is a highly visual, mobile-first market. A generic, low-effort cover screams automated content. You must invest in premium typographic and graphic design to clear that initial visual hurdle. But the cover is only the entry point. A standalone book in India usually prices between 199 and 499 rupees. To build a sustainable business, treat the physical book as the lead generation tool for higher value assets. You do this by embedding scannable QR codes directly into the printed pages. These codes should link the reader out to external interactive resources you control. Think downloadable Excel templates, management dashboards in Notion, or private video explainers they can't get anywhere else. This strategy gives the book a functional backend, allowing you to capture a direct database of your readers for consulting or future projects. Next comes distribution. When you upload your files to digital marketplaces, you are subject to highly sophisticated quality filters. On Amazon KDP, you must check the mandatory disclosure box regarding AI usage. Hiding your use of AI from their algorithms can result in a permanent deletion of your publisher account. You also need to plan for technical constraints regarding language. Amazon KDP natively supports digital ebooks in major Indian regional languages, but it does not support print-on-demand services for those same languages. If you are publishing a physical paperback in Hindi or Marathi, you cannot rely on Amazon's internal printing pipeline. You will need to contract a local domestic offset printer or an aggregator like Notion Press to handle physical fulfillment. This financial breakdown shows the tax structure you will face. In India, printed physical books are exempt from GST, sitting at 0%. However, digital ebooks are classified as a service, meaning they attract an 18% GST rate. Identifying these tax structures and platform limitations early prevents you from hitting costly supply chain dead ends. Publishing the book does not mean people will find it. Organic search is a myth for unknown authors. A brand new book with 0 reviews is instantly buried by retail algorithms. To bypass this algorithmic invisibility, you have to engineer your own sales velocity. We use a day-one community launch strategy. Weeks before clicking publish, engage with specific LinkedIn groups or WhatsApp communities. Provide free, valuable excerpts of your curated data to build a private list of 100 to 200 highly interested buyers who are ready to purchase on the very first day. At the same time, distribute advanced review copies to micro-influencers and industry peers. This ensures that when your day-one buyers land on the page, they see verified reviews already in place. Once the book is live and selling, you have one final statutory obligation, the Delivery of Books Act of 1954. By law, within 30 days of printing, you must dispatch 4 complimentary physical copies of your book to India's designated national libraries, including the Delhi Public Library, to fulfill the government's archival requirement and avoid penalties. A profitable launch is never a spontaneous event. It is a coordinated sequence that forces the retail algorithm to recognize and prioritize your book over the noise. You've audited the licenses, rewritten the AI drafts to secure human copyright, embedded your digital funnel, and orchestrated a community launch. You've taken scattered raw data and transformed it into a legally protected, income-generating asset. Executing this blueprint makes you a product builder who uses information as raw material for a scalable commercial brand. If you need expert guidance to navigate these compliance steps, verify your licensing, or build a localized launch strategy for your own open-source project, our team is ready to help you execute. Reach out to me, Pawan Thakur, at Thakur Property Consultancy, and let's map out the exact architecture for your publication. Mastering the business systems behind publishing is what secures your intellectual property and builds a reliable stream of royalties.